Hello everyone, this is Rafi Ahmed with architect Kaushik Shah from Shahjalal University of Science and Technology, Sylhet, Bangladesh. We are here to talk about spatial conservation planning for ecologically critical water heritage of Bangladesh. Our discussion starts here in eastern region of Bangladesh, a city named Cumilla, which has quite rich history and where tradition and civilization flourished from ages. The city was always been a center of trading from the very beginning of its existence. One of the oldest highways of Indian subcontinent, the Grand Trunk Road, passes through this city. It was mentioned as the gateway of Northeast India before the partition of 1947. Cumilla has a long history that is closely linked to the natural configuration of the topography. To facilitate the local habitat with mineral water, Dharmashagar founded by the Tripura's king first Dharmamanikko in 1458 AD, which is considered as one of the earliest evidences of urban water heritage of Bangladesh. Since the establishment, this water body has been the center of the social and economic growth of the city. For the last few decades, like all other major cities of Bangladesh, Cumilla has been facing the problem of deterioration of its unique historical element caused by rapid unplanned development, which harms the primordial urban fabric and character of the city. This research aims to evaluate the applied urban conservation strategies and policies for Dharmashagar to preserve the heritage while maintaining socio-cultural, socio-economical, and environmental aspects of its users. The primary aim of this study is to identify cultural and natural significant elements which requires preservation and finding the points of restoration according to the user preference and as the city desires. This research is based on a brief physical survey in the study area. Two types of survey techniques were used: physical survey and questionnaire based user interviews. Through the survey, two types of relevant information were collected: physical characteristics of Dighi and surroundings and perception of the users. The interview is carried out among people of different ages and professions, including local inhabitants and passerbys, to collect information about the Dighi and its surroundings. This study is summarized by providing a sustainable conservation plan for the Dharmashagar Dighi and the surrounding environment, which includes land use analysis of the Dighi surrounding, socio-cultural aspects, economic and local factors, and ecological connectivity. Dharmashagar is a man-made water body founded in 1458 AD, which has a bold rectangular shape with an area of 23 acres. For the last few decades, this water body has been facing the problem of deterioration of its unique character caused by rapid unplanned development. From the beginning, the central recreational zones of the city were developed based on the east bank of this water body, by the time which was divided and converted into a stadium and central Idgah. The north bank can be defined as the administrative territory of the city. A walkway which is developed beside the west bank is the only public open space of the city. The south bank is completely blocked by the private residential blocks. Unplanned development and interventions backface maximum peripheral areas of this site. From the beginning, Dharmashagar is the center of several cultural and religious activities. Over time, these activities were changed their shape. Several public institutions developed without any consideration. There have some infrastructure which were built during the British Raj, which have lost connection towards the water body over time. The economic growth of an area depends on its accessibility, proper placemaking of commercial or other amenities, and prevention of existing problems. From the physical survey and user interview, we tried to understand and find the way to develop a fluent accessibility network that will complement to find proper drainage and water retention system. As the Dharmashagar is a massive blue infrastructure standing for the last 6 decades, it holds an ecological system of its own. By the time, it has been disrupted in many ways. Here we tried to find out the existing ecological patches which may conserve and connected through some ecological corridors and tools to restore their significance. This water body holds approximate 1.5 km periphery, which is connected to several individual neighborhoods. As this holds the only public space of the city, we try to maximize the area of it. Existing historical landscapes are preserved. Public amenities are placed to satisfy the activities of these public spaces. The small local business based around the Dighi is not planned or coordinated, resulting in loss of potential growth. Pathways and drainage network has been proposed to improve and connect the commercial zones with their surrounding public activities and local stakeholders. Some distinct layers were determined by analyzing the survey data. The elements of creating a biodiverse system are present but scattered and waning. By protecting and improving the present condition and connecting them with proposed tools and policies, sustained biodiversity has made an effort. The proposal intended to provide a guideline for future spatial uses of Dighi surrounding. The preliminary design framework ensures multipurpose use of this Dighi surrounding, which protects the cultural and ecological values. The framework considers a minimal footprint in the existing landscape based on 3 clusters of intervention, which will facilitate local neighborhood and general users. These proposed sections are showing the generative responses towards the water body, considering neighborhood needs, public desire, environmental factors, and obviously historical significances. In the design proposal, biodiverse areas will be protected by creating a green network. Each point of intervention has been identified and carefully analyzed to determine their specific environmental conditions, user base, and traffic volume. This study analyzes the socio-cultural, socio-economical, and ecological values of Dharmashagar and its surroundings, which are worthy of preservation and exposition. As an outcome, we can evaluate the scopes of sustainable development, a summarized description of the spatial structure of a Dighi and the common heritage values that we may find in the other water heritage as well. The achievement of the study not only helped to realize the importance of protecting this valuable water heritage, but also serve as a sustainable solution. Thank you, everyone.